Hello guys, happy spooky season and welcome to my review of Zombieland Double Tap. I'm just gonna hop right into it. I was really excited for this movie. I thought Zombieland was really clever. I thought it kind of poked some fun at a lot of popular horror movie, zombie movie tropes. This movie obviously picks up many years after the events of the first movie. We've got Columbus, Wichita, Little Rock, and Tallahassee all together as one big happy family. Little Rock is now 18 years old and she's looking to leave the nest and find people her own age. So that's the plot, and it all kind of kicks off when Little Rock decides to break away from the group and kind of find her own group, her own people. And of course the gang now has to set off on the road to get Little Rock back as she's traveling with this really hippie, liberal, pacifist dude as they're trying to find this apparent colony where everybody just lives in peace. As the plot went on, it really does feel like it's just to set these characters out on the road again, to run into a bunch of zany other characters and set up just funny events. And this movie really did just have, characters popping in, popping out whenever the plot thought it was convenient or they needed something to move the group forward. Then we linger a really long time on these kind of sketch comedy-like events that happen in this movie. That's very clearly just to bring these new characters in and have some fun with them. It felt a little bit like fan fiction. A lot of the jokes, I feel like, just didn't land. They were really low-hanging fruit. One of the things that annoys me the most in movies is just when I see an idea presented that has so much potential. I think there was some really good setups in this movie, with the other characters especially that were brought in. Ideas that were similar to what the first movie did with, subverting tropes. One character in particular that's brought in that really, really got on my nerves was the character of Madison. This character is found in an abandoned shopping mall, and she's basically basic. She is the stereotypical basic bitch shopaholic that is just, finding herself in the zombie apocalypse. That's a really fun idea. But instead of giving us something fresh and using that as an opportunity to say something that maybe hasn't been said in zombie movies before and use that for comedy, they just go right for the low-hanging fruit. This girl is not portrayed as resourceful at all. She's an airhead. Her and Wichita are now sexual competition with each other because we need more of that in media. But I just think it would have been such a more fun, innovative, and interesting idea to make her be this basic pink-wearing girly girl and see how that type of person would be in the zombie apocalypse. But no, it's 2002, and apparently making fun of girly girls that wear pink is still where we're at. Low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit. They do something similar with Little Rock's boyfriend, I guess, that she picks up along the road. Berkeley. Berkeley's his name. They use this Berkeley character in a similar way just to poke fun of liberal-minded 20-somethings that play guitar and lecture people about the environment. The movie seems to think that characters that are written this way are just still really funny. I just found the whole thing very, very outdated. The writing overall just seemed very, very lazy and weird. Dialogue will happen in this movie that is very clearly supposed to explain something that maybe doesn't make sense in this zombie apocalypse world. Like how are all these places that they're breaking into getting electricity and all that fun stuff? So it'll take care to explain things like that and then just completely disregard the fact that Madison apparently has 80 different outfit changes at any given moment. Like, you explain the electricity, but not how this person has just a constant access to fresh, pressed clothes. Very, very weird what the movie chooses to explain and then not explain. And when it finally wrapped up, there's voiceover that's meant to very clearly give meaning and some degree of poignancy to these events, or explain what a character might have learned in that one moment. And it's just not earned and very lazy. It's a pretty poor attempt at attaching meaning to things that happen throughout the movie when the movie realized, okay, we're wrapping up, we better have, a theme and tie it back to some sort of thesis. Anyways, between the repetitive jokes and the lack of a through-line theme or any real sense of stakes, I felt that I was very bored through most of this movie. I will say this, if you are going into this movie expecting a throwaway movie that you can just, turn on in the background during a party with friends, maybe you'll enjoy it. But if you're looking for anything close to what you got in the first movie, the biting humor and fresh ideas and interesting characters, maybe not the movie for you. I definitely don't see a need to check out this movie again. I know what it is, and with that, I will give it my rating. Guys, I hope you are having a good spooky season. Thank you so much for watching my review of Zombieland Double Tap. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.